Oh, yeah. This is a video that I take no pleasure in making whatsoever. As a competitive Digimon player, I don't like talking about this. This makes me upset. This gives me depression and anxiety. The fact that I buy cases of this set of every set in Digimon for for what? For what? You might ask. Well, you're looking at it. You're looking at the for what right there. You know, BT13 regional format is over. And I was talking about this briefly on my Market Watch yesterday, but it's done. The regional format's over. So like it it makes no sense. I don't get it. Now, I have my invite. So that's nice. But like let's say I didn't have my invite. I would be pooping myself right now. Because what are you supposed to do? And then these ultimate cups, they don't give you regional invites. They at least they're there. At least they're nice, and they have ultimate cups, and that's great. That's an alternate format and all that. But like, I look at it from the perspective of someone who wants to play, I don't know, Royal Knights or Crossheart or something like that. You spent all this money on your Alt Art Royal Knight deck, let's say, just for it to now be completely invalidated at competitive tournament scenes for 2 months. For 2 months. Because there's no more tournaments in August and then Ultimate Cups are in September. Doesn't that just like not sit right with you? Is that just me? If I was that kind of person, I'd be a little bit upset. I mean, what? Play the locals, store championships. I mean, if that makes you happy, I mean, but if that makes you happy, go for it. That would make me happy. You know what I mean? You know, this is actually kind of ridiculous. And I'm even looking at the rest of the countries. Like at Latin America, I got Oceania, and they got nothing either. One friggin' regional at the end of the month. They're in Latin America. They're basically playing BT13 the whole month, and then they get a regional. Like how does that make sense? How does it make sense? Can someone explain it to me how this makes sense? It doesn't make any sense. I'm doing a video like this because, as you guys can see, I'm not making this stuff up. Bandai has given us the schedule. We have the schedule in front of us. We know what's happening, or lack of what's happening, so to speak. I think it's a sin. I think it's terrible. We, in my opinion, as a competitive Digimon player, we aren't getting our money's worth. You know what I mean? Someone like me isn't getting his money's worth. Um, if you don't care, right? If you spend $200 in your deck and you say, yeah, whatever happens happens, maybe you're at peace with it. Maybe you're just like whatever. Maybe you actually like enjoy playing the game for fun and you don't mind, just endlessly wasting away in a format that's dead. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something. I'm just not used to this. I'm used to like Yu-Gi-Oh world where like you had an event every weekend. If you wanted to go to regionals, there was one somewhere you go to at least. You could go and do that. This is just sad. All the regionals were in 1 week. What happened if you got sick, or what happened if you couldn't play that week because of work or whatever? Well, you just got screwed. You know what I mean? You just got bamboozled by the schedule here. Maybe you wanted your regional invite, but you work Tuesday to Saturday, and you can only play on Sunday. Oh, it's an Ultimate Cup. Oh boy, I guess I don't get a regional invite. Like that's just this whole thing, irks me. And I was talking to people at Gen Con about it. It's really not just me. It's a lot of people. A lot of people feel that since One Piece has been getting the special treatment, Digimon is just kind of getting the shaft. And let's not even talk about DBS or BSS. Because DBS has to literally reboot the online simulator, and we got to see what happens with that. And BSS, is BSS dying? Like we joke, we joke, is Digimon dying? It's not dying. It's still very high sales, but is BSS actually dying? It doesn't look very good. The events were very 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 small at Gen Con for the BSS. That's almost kind of embarrassing. It really seems like a problem. Ever since One Piece came in the limelight, everything else has just been getting shafted. It just feels kind of bad. You know, Bandai tournaments are free money. They literally are. They're literally free money. And like they just won't do them. They won't pay the TOs to do them. And I don't get it. I've been talking ad nauseum about this. I just don't get it. That's all I got. I wound up a little bit of a rant because this got me fired up after Gen Con because like Gen Con was really good. There were lots of events for you to choose from there. Online even better. If you stayed home, you could play in 4 online events in a row if you really wanted to. But nothing really besides that is just kind of shameful. Your whole BT13 month's action is done in 1 week, and now it's just delegated to store championships. It just feels kind of sad. Like, let me know in the comments if you also feel this way, especially like looking at this schedule. Because like when you put it into perspective of terms like the regional format's over, you're going to Ultimate Cup next, and your deck might not be playable. Frick, the people that spent freaking money on Alt Art BT12 Shines to play a whole format of BT12 Shine, or BT13 Shine, sorry, just for it to only last 1 week, and then your BT12 Marcuses are limited for Ultimate Cup. How does that feel? That can't feel very good. That's partially one reason I don't wax 30 decks, because you never know. You never know what the arbitrary random banhammer of Bandai will do, right? And yeah. It's really depressing. I just wish I want to play more Digimon. I just wish we had an opportunity to play more Digimon. I really do. Um, yeah, that's about it. That's all I had for this video. I didn't really have a purpose in mind. I just wanted to vent a little bit because I know that people feel this way, and then it got me feeling this way. Blah blah blah. Stuff and things. Laughter is contagious, and so are negative emotions towards things, I suppose. But I'm bringing awareness to it because it's truly awful. And Bandai hasn't shown like any progress, like they're going to do anything about it either. Nationals for 2023 looks like it's going to be really small, and maybe they'll fix things next year. I don't know. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.